welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin and I am a part-time reseller. I live in Southern Illinois, which is nowhere near Chicago. We're like 7 hours south of Chicago. Illinois is a big state. And so anyway, Southern Illinois, that's where I live. And I have this shed right here in my backyard where I sell on eBay and Poshmark and Mercari and things. And what I like to do is I go out to yard sales and thrift stores, estate sales. I try to buy things at a low cost and then I sell them for market value online to make a profit. This channel is just here to document my reselling journey. Basically, how I go about doing my business, what I'm selling, sometimes what I pick up. I can't film in my local thrift stores, they do not allow it. And yard sale season is just barely getting started. It's still cold around here. And so I don't have a lot of yard sales I can even go to more or less film at yet, but hopefully that'll be coming soon too. But I can show you what sold, and this video covers everything I sold this week from Tuesday, March 21st through today when I'm filming this, March 27th. So let's jump back to Tuesday on the 21st and we'll work our way day by day till we get back to today. Hey everyone, today is Tuesday and it's the start of a new week for me on eBay. My weeks go from Tuesday to Monday. That's how the payouts work. And anyway, oh yeah, it's 21st, the 21st of March. I have 2 orders. So the week's not starting out with a bang. It's starting out with misfire maybe? Okay, anyway, the first one is a plush. I sold it on Mercari. It's gonna be down the hall. So down the aisle here, and I think it's in the middle tub, but it could be in the top one. I know it's not in the bottom one. Well, let me find it. Here it is. It's right in the middle tub, so I was correct. This little guy here, or girl, or how do you tell if a plush wombat is a boy or girl? You know what? Don't tell me. Don't put anything in the comments. I don't want to know. Let me stay ignorant on that. Anyway, this plush came out of the crafty storage unit, and the prior owner loved koalas and crafts and the Cardinals and Star Trek, and this must have fell under koalas. It's a little wombat. It's from Australia. Still has its tags, but it has a little wear on his paws. I did disclose that. Not a big seller, but I really don't have anything into it because the crafty storage unit is paid for. And this little guy or girl sold for $6 plus shipping. And it'll be really easy to ship too. So 1 sale down, 1 to go. If you thought that was an amazing sale, just wait. This next one is a Debbie McComber lot set, and I think it is this one right here. These 4 books come from the Cedar Cove series, and I think there's a bunch of books in that series. I bought almost 60 books of Debbie McComber a few weeks back, and listed some in small lots like this. The other was in a giant lot, and that one's already sold through. This one I had listed for $5.99, and I sent out an offer for $4.99 plus shipping, and they took it, and so that's going out $5 plus shipping. Some real bangers going out today, but that's all I have, and I'm going to get these out. I pack and ship the cheap stuff as well as I do the expensive stuff. It's all about presentation and making sure it gets to the buyer exactly how it leaves here. And so the Debbie McCombers is probably going to go in an 8x6x4 box, I think. The little wombat guy or girl is going to go in a 6x4x4 probably, and they will arrive without issues. If anything else comes in before I go to the post office after that job's over, I will fill you in. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, today is Wednesday. It is the 22nd of March. And it's still slow this week in the shed, partly to do with the fact that I have not been at my listing table as much as I needed to be, but also just who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's what I have. Maybe it's just the economy slowing down. Maybe it's just, who knows? Anyway, 3 orders. I have 2 on Mercari. Mercari outsold eBay today, and the first one on Mercari is one of those Digimon keychains. Now, I have these all in my box. And I really don't know too much about Digimon, but I bought this this box full on Whatnot, and this is the second one I've sold, and they've both been this Metal Greymon character guy, and it's the last one I have, so I don't know if this is a popular Digimon character or what, but this is a rubber keychain. It is from 1999, I believe, and it's magnetic on the back, so it would stick to your fridge and stuff as well. Had this listed for $6 and received an offer this morning for $5 plus shipping, and I took it. We'll stick with Mercari for now, and the second one is a CD. I don't post a lot of media on Mercari because I don't offer media mail shipping. I have to bake it into the price. In this case, it was a CD that was worth quite a bit, and at least compared to most CDs that I pick up, and I left first class shipping on it. So anyway, let me pull it out and I'll show you which one sold. All right, so this is Hyrie by Hyrie, self-titled debut album from 2013, and I know nothing about this other than the fact that I picked it up at Goodwill, I scanned it, and there was no solds, but there was a listed, and it was like 50 something bucks. So I took a gamble at $1, and I guess it paid off. So I had that listed for like 45, 46 or something on Mercari, and I got one of those notifications, hey, new watcher on that. So I did the promotion where you can just drop the price. It dropped to 43 and it sold instantly. So it sometimes works, I guess. That sold for $43 plus first class shipping. I'm going to pack it up real nice. Probably going to go in a box just to be safe. And it was quite a good pickup for $1. 2 down, 1 to go. This one is on eBay, and it is a book. It's one I listed yesterday evening, and it's right here. It's The Great Courses How to Play Piano Course Workbook, and I picked this up at my local thrift on Saturday, and they had books. Their books are 5 for $1. So I have 20 cents into this one plus tax, so about 22 cents, and it sold overnight for $14.99 plus shipping. And that is going to be it so far for me. Hopefully we'll get some more sales in so I can bring you back on and show you what sold. Well, my workday is over. I am done at that desk for the day, and I have 5 more things going out. Now, they're all on 2 orders, but they're all going to one person. They're all DVDs, and they were all offers, I believe, except for one. So let's walk them through. And they paid shipping on each one of them, and so I am going to combine shipping and refund once that's done. But anyway, the first one is American Horror Story. I think it's season 6, Roanoke. And this one I've had for a while. It's been in my death pile. I don't know why I didn't list it. DVDs are easy to list, but I finally did list it. This one sold for $4.99 plus shipping. The next one is Doctor Who Season 9 Part 1. So it's the first half of the season, I guess. This is on DVD. I picked this up for $1. In fact, I picked up all these for $1. And this one sold for $4.49 plus shipping. We now have Willy Wonka, the good one, with Gene Wilder. I love Gene Wilder in this movie. Probably in for $1. This one may have came out of the store, the big DVD buy, I'm not sure, so maybe a little less than $1. This one sold for $3.99 plus shipping. The next one up is Spaceballs, and I believe this one did come out of that DVD buy. This one sold for $2.99. And lastly is a Blu-ray. It is Being Human Season 3. This is the British version. I've never watched that. I watched the sci-fi version, the American version through, and I thought it was all right. This one sold for $4.99 plus shipping. So not a huge profit in each one, but they're all going out at once, and so that's a win. I will going to put them in an 8x6x4 box with a little bubble wrap and get them out. And I'm not sure if you're a viewer, but Michael, thank you so much for the purchases. Well, that is going to be it for today. I'm going to get these DVDs packed up. Everything else is already boxed and bagged, and I will see you tomorrow on Thursday. Hey everyone, today is Thursday. It is the 23rd of March, and I only have 2 items going out. It's staying slow around here. The first one, though, is an article of clothing that I listed on Saturday. So 2 of the 7 have sold within a week. That's great. It is a golf shirt I picked up at Goodwill. It's not a great sale. I probably paid too much for it, but let me show you what it was. So it's right here in my first clothing box. It is a Nike Golf Tour Performance dry fit shirt. It's for TPC Scottsdale. It's in really great shape. I think I paid $4, maybe $3 at Goodwill. It may have been like a 25% off day. I'm not sure. This one sold on offer for $13.49 plus shipping. And the other item going out today is one of those camera filters from Koken. I picked up a bunch at an estate sale for $2.50, and this one is the 4th or 5th one I sold. I'm not sure. So this one is a square filter. It is red and is in excellent condition. I couldn't find anything wrong with it. Had it listed for $10 and took an offer of $8 plus shipping. Well, those are the only 2 items going out so far. They'll be easy to pack, especially that shirt. And hopefully I will have some more before the end of the day. I would like to make some profit this week. We will see. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out there with me. I'll see you tomorrow on Friday. Well, we made it to Friday. It is the 24th of March. I just want to say thanks for hanging in there so far with me in the video. I have 8 things going out today, so it's a pretty decent sales day compared to the rest of the week. The first item I sold yesterday, and it came in just as I was leaving for the post office, and I didn't have time to pack it up. So let's grab that one first. This is an item I picked up at my local thrift shop, and I think I paid 25 cents for it. It is this Liberty Walking half dollars. Well, it's a binder, and you put the coins in. It even has fancy gloves you can wear while doing it, and it's still sealed. It did have some wear like on the corners and things, but I picked it up for a quarter. I had listed it for 15 or 16, and got an offer yesterday of $9, and I accepted that. And like I said, payment came through just as I was leaving for the post office. My next sale is a set of DVDs, and it's one that also sold yesterday, but it was later at night. And I've had them for a while. They are right here, Classical Baby, Art, Dance, and Music. These are HBO DVDs, so they must have been a series or something they did. I'm not really sure. I picked these up, I don't know, ages ago, and I probably paid $1 a piece for them. Maybe less. I couldn't tell you. It's been too long. But this set sold for $12.99 plus media mail shipping. I did sell a couple Zobi art prints today. The first one is one that came in, I believe, overnight. Let's see. It's one I've had for a bit, so it's probably not here in the front. Ah, it's this one right here. And this is from the Parasite anime, I believe. I picked this up in a mystery box, and I've had it listed for a while. This sold for $2.99 plus shipping. So not a huge one there, but that's all right. I sold a book that I recently picked up at Salvation Army, and I think I listed it yesterday, day before. It hasn't been listed very long at all. It is this Catholic book, The Catechism of the Catholic Church. I think I pronounced that correctly. And this book had a little bit of shelf wear, but it does not look like it's ever been read. I mean, the spine is still intact and everything. This sold for $4.99 plus shipping. I did have an article of clothing that sold on Mercari, and it's this jacket here. It's a C9 jacket, and of course I'll put the picture up when I give you the price. I picked up 3 of these at a yard sale last summer. They were the same size, they all had tags, all the same style, and I got home and one of them was dirty. And so it never got listed, but I did list these 2. I figured, I'd get them for a couple bucks, which I did. And then, it'd be one listing, which it was. Anyway, this one sold on Mercari this morning, actually. It took an offer of $16 plus shipping. And then I have 3 more items going out. These all went out on eBay, and they're all from a viewer. And so, Jamie, thank you so much for the purchases. Viewers, it's not necessary to buy something. I do appreciate it, though. Let's grab these one at a time. The first is a book set. So this book set I picked up at my local thrift for 20 cents a book. It's my typical purchase price for these. And it is a set of the Game of Thrones novels. They're down here on this bottom shelf. And I'm not sure which novel George R. Martin is working on or has released. This is the first 4. And 3 of them look brand new. The second book looks like it had a little bit of wear from light reading. Anyway, listed these as used. And she picked these up for $14.99 plus media mail shipping. The next item they got was a Zobi art print. It's one I have a couple copies of, and it's one of these Halloween Kills by Hartman. And so get that in there. This one sold for $4.99 plus shipping. And Jamie, I had a bunch of these laying around as well. These They Live, We Sleep. I got a ton of duplicates in one of the mystery boxes, and so I'm going to throw one of those in there as well. I'm not sure if you're even interested in that, but it's not going to weigh anything more, and I'll stick it in that bag for you. And then the last item they picked up was this Jeopardy card game, trivia game type deal, still factory sealed, and this one sold for $7.99 plus shipping. So I'll throw in that extra picture, and I'll figure out what is the cheapest way to get to you. The books sold as media mail, and so but I can't send the cards, the trivia game, or the pictures media mail. So I'll have to figure it out. Is it going to be cheaper to load it all into one and send it priority? Or is it going to be cheaper to send it in 2 separate packages? Whichever one it is, we'll do that. And if eBay charges any extra for shipping, I'll make sure I get that back to you as well. Thank you so much, Jamie, for the purchase. Back on here, it's still Friday. My desk job is over for the day. Oh man, it was a busy week, and I felt like I didn't get anything done. I was spinning my wheels. I know I was doing things, but anyway, I got one order that came in and I want to get it out so it doesn't sit all weekend. Let me show you what it is. So I picked up a whole bag of these keychains at a yard sale, I guess. It was a yard sale over the summer, and I listed them immediately, but they've been sitting. This is the first set that's sold. It is two. One's in a plastic bag, one's not. Most of them are not, and I listed that in the listing. They may come in a bag or not. It's these little dragon keychains, and they're from Tupperware. They're not terribly old because they say China on the bottom. Does it have a date? No date, but they are Douglas Dirt Walker key rings, and they're still new, unused, even if it's not in the plastic bag. And like I said, a whole bag of them for $2. And this set of two sold for $4.99 plus shipping. Now, I don't get to retire off this sale, but when the other 20 or so that I have up there sell, they're all profit. So, well, folks, that is going to be it for today. I am not going to split the video like I did last week into two. Just the sales weren't very big earlier in the week, and so it would be a very, very short video if I ended it here. So we'll tack on the weekend on the end of this video as well. But tomorrow is a community yard sale. Well, I say community yard sale. It's in the middle of nowhere, so it's a large area, but it's a whole region in the country type yard sale. It's a lot of driving, so that's the only downside. I mean, I'm going to expend the mileage, but I still have to pay for the gas, right? And so anyway, planning on probably going there in the morning tomorrow. We'll see if we find anything. If I find anything really great, I'll let you know. Hey everyone, it's not Monday yet, it's Saturday. My daughter and I did go to yard sales this morning, and I just want to give you a small sneak peek right here. Well, we're sitting here at the gas station. The car is broke down. Something I think with the brakes, I think one of my calipers is locked shut. Crazy squealing when we move forward. Afraid driving it too far would really damage something. So we're waiting for a tow, waiting for my wife to pick me up, and it's not been a great yard sale day anyway. No. So I didn't even pick up enough stuff to pay for the tow, more or less, the repairs. But thus is life, and it's a yard sale. We're in the middle of, well, we're in a tiny town, in the middle of nowhere, and so the tow's gonna be, quite lengthy because it took us almost 40 minutes to get here, and we're towing it back to my brother-in-law's garage. Hopefully, your yard sale day is going better than mine. There she is, going on the tow truck. Yeah, so it didn't end up being a great yard sale day. We only hit a few sales and then ran into issues, I think, with the brakes, and I didn't want to drive it because it sounded terrible. I didn't want to cause any more damage, so we had it towed. And when you deduct mileage, you deduct it because of wear and tear on your vehicle that you drive. So anyway, I got it towed. We'll find out Monday exactly what's wrong with it. Hey everyone, if you've made it this far, you've made it to Monday, and today is the 27th of March, and I've had the slowest weekend on eBay and everything that I've had in months, maybe a year. And so it's really slow. I have 5 items going out. In fact, I didn't even have a sale on eBay until yesterday evening. So I shipped out, Friday. I went to the post office at 3 o'clock. Everything that was sold before 3 p.m. went out. And so I did not have a sale at all on Saturday, all day Sunday morning, and then Sunday evening I have a few. So not very many at all. I do have 1 Poshmark going out, 1 Mercari going out, 3 eBay going out of those 5. The first one, let's do Poshmark. That's the one I have up here. It is an item I listed last Saturday, clothing item. It was in my death pile. I'm happy to see it go within a week. Let me grab it. This one was conveniently located in that first clothing bin I have right over there, so I could just nab it. This is a pair of J. Crew, or J by J. Crew shorts. Still brand new, very lightweight. They're going to be great for summer, for everybody's getting these. I had them listed for $15 plus shipping on Poshmark, and that's what they sold for. $15 plus shipping. After fees, that'll net me about $12. And it was out of a mystery box I picked up from someone I follow on Instagram, and I had bought it on Poshmark, and I had opened it thinking I was going to film it, and it never got, something happened to the camera, or I never made it to YouTube, I don't know. And it just went back up on the shelf until Saturday. And so I'm happy to see it go out so quick. Let's do that Mercari sale next. It is some Build-A-Bear clothing. I picked up a Build-A-Bear wearing clothing at Goodwill the other day. It was way too expensive, but I knew the clothing would cover it, and the plush was an Okapi. which is kind of like an antelope with zebra stripes. And I knew that was kind of a unique animal. And so I grabbed that, and it hasn't sold yet, but the clothing did, and it's right in here. So I knew between the plush and the clothing, I'd do okay once they sold. This is a set of camo military, like army fatigues, and it also has a dog tag. You can't really see it in there. It's a shiny dog tag. It did not have the boots on it, so it doesn't have the boots. They probably were sold separately originally. Anyway, I had it listed for $10, and it took an offer of $8 plus shipping on that one. That means the last 3 orders are all on eBay, and the first one is a plush, and I believe it's right in here. So this one is Pikachu, and I have it labeled B. Get that taken off there. I had 3 of these I picked up at GameStop on clearance, and they had a buy 2 get 1 free event, so it was cheap, and it was, even cheaper. This one has a tiny hole in its ear. I disclosed that. That's why it's labeled B, so I knew it was the one that was imperfect. This one sold for $9.99 plus shipping. The next item going out on eBay, which is actually the first eBay sale I had for the weekend, is a sealed VHS. It is The Easter Bunny is Coming to Town, and it's a Rankin Bass stop motion, just like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. They made a bunch of these different ones. In fact, it has the same narrator as that one does. This one is still factory sealed, has the watermark, and well, it's not worth a crazy number, although I don't think I've ever seen this one on TV or anywhere. This one sold for $7.99 plus shipping. And the last sale I have going out so far for the day is a set of books. It's a death pile item. It's one I picked up at a yard sale over the summer. Just got it listed this week, and it sold this morning. So does that make it a weekend sale? Probably not, but it's going out today regardless. And it's a box, it's pre-packed, it's right up there. So this box contains 3 Foxfire books. It has Foxfire 1, 2, and 3. And they're early prints, they're paperback, they're in rough condition. They look like they've been stored in a garage for decades. Obviously, all disclosed in the listing. Put a fair price on it and sent out offers this morning. These sold for $22.49 plus shipping. Those books are pretty interesting because they're all about homesteading and how to build things, how to make things, how to do things, and and then they have stories and everything mixed in it. They're pretty cool books. Glad I finally got them listed, and glad they sold in less than a week too. I really don't have anything. I bought them at a big yard sale, estate sale type deal. I made a giant pile. I think I paid $5 or $10 for the whole pile. It was crazy. They wouldn't let me pay more. And so these are all profit. Well, that is going to be it for the day so far. Thank you for hanging out there with me this week. If anything sells before I get off work today and I can get it out the door at 3 p.m. when I get off the clock, I will add it right here. And if nothing, then we're gonna wrap up and finish this video. As far as my listing goals goes, I did list quite a bit. Well, I did list a few things on Saturday. I think I had 10 or 11 items I put up. Most of the stuff I picked up at the yard sales before my car broke down. I got listed. I currently have 499 new listings so far for this year. I'm trying to reach 2,023 in 2023. It's a challenge kind of put out there by Side Hustle Preacher on the Discord for the Trash to Cash podcast that I kind of picked up, and I'm running with it. I need to stay on pace, 5.6 a day, and that's 504 listed by the end of the week, by this Friday on the 31st. It's going to be easy to hit that. I want to stay above that number for sure. I've been kind of lagging and not listing as much as I need to. Probably showing in my sales, but even listing Saturday, I felt like I got no eyeballs on any of my stores. So I don't know. Okay, enough talking. Let's end this. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button below. And if you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate that subscription. It is free. It helps out the channel a ton. And you just got to click the little subscribe button down there. And if you want to be notified when I post new content, hit the bell notification as well. And well, we got to end. So let me just say, I hope you have a great day. God bless.